Hello there, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. Today I have a watch haul that I got today when I was shopping. I went to Value Village and Goodwill. I got a bunch of Goodwill bags. They also had watches in them, but this was specifically a watch hunt that when I see, this is what I look for. I haven't tested these, but that is a nice little Caravel gold tone. Looks in very good condition. I paid $12.99 Canadian. Not tested. This is a French brand that I can't pronounce. It's just the style though. It looked vintage. It's from France. $12.99 gold tone. This cute little, pendant watch. Also very cute. It reads upside down so that when you wear it, you can bring it up and, see it. But the matte gold finish is quite popular. Very cute little thing. And then the winder, or not winder, it's battery operated, but it's in this little butt there. So kind of cute. The TWC Watch Co. And then an Anne Klein gold chunky, but not overly chunky bracelet style watch. Gold tones. Those are quite popular. So that one was a Goodwill, $7.79. No taxes on those. So I will be testing those in another video, or maybe I'll test them and add it to this video. But for the purposes of that, my overall spending price, I didn't really calculate that, but 10, 20, 30, 40, $47 probably. I think Value Village does have taxes on there. But anyway, I'm just going to put these to the side, and I will open this one. This one was behind glass, but it had been tampered with, so whether maybe somebody saw something in there and they got it out, I don't know. But I just took a chance. It was behind glass, and I didn't really have a lot of time to look through it, but it was heavy, so sometimes just the watch parts are worth something to me. I don't do a lot of repair, but sometimes the links come in handy. This thing is huge and heavy, an Invicta. I don't know anything about that. I'm not big on that's got a screw down crown. This is a crown. The glass on top is called the crystal. The dial is like the face of the watch. The dial, the numbers or whatever indicate the time are called indices. I'm not too sure. It says Swiss made, and it's heavy, just like they say in Jurassic Park. Is it heavy? Yes. Then put it down. It's expensive. So I will look this one up. Obviously, it needs a new band. But yeah, I don't even know what that weighs, but that's a honking big watch. I paid $9.99 for this. Now this one says Cartier Paris. And then it says 925 Argent plaque, or I don't know what that's, Swiss. It's in pretty rough shape. Now, if it says 925, now is it, the band is not silver. I can tell that right away. It's not. Made in Hong Kong, though, so it's older. I don't think that's the original band, but I will test this for silver. It's obviously in really rough shape. And who knows if it even works, but I'll give it a whirl, see what happens. I don't know. Where's my loop? I don't even know what that would have said. It's very water damaged, so I'm assuming it doesn't work. All right, here we have a Seiko. Now, this is a really nice style watch that sells really well, but it's not in the greatest condition, and it's missing part of the clasp. Now, sometimes I can find them on eBay, but they want an arm and a leg for them because they are, hard to find this, and usually they're a lot narrower So this is kind of a different, it's got the nice little gold-plated mesh band. Yeah. I will test it to see if it works. And if it does, then it's definitely worth seeing if I can find a new clasp for it. That is rather large though, so usually they're daintier than that. Let's see, what's this? It's a Timex. Got a matte gold finish band. Timex BA cell. Oops. Stainless steel, assembled in the Philippines. That is a Spadell band, so it's not the original band. It's a nice band. I may just harvest it for the band, but it is a battery operated. It's dirty and needs cleaning. But I will check it to see if it works. The crystal is plastic, so it's either been replaced or something. It looks like the pin for the band is coming out as well, so needs some love and care. That one says guess on it, but the case is missing. Like the entire case is missing. Scratches on the surface of that. I'm not quite sure what I would do with something like that. Test it to see if it works and then maybe work it into something. I don't know. Let's see. A Remix. I've heard of that. That's definitely from the 80s, I think. It's got that. It's got baby croc grain on calf. So it's a leather band. A lot of scratches on the crystal. I've only replaced one crystal. And so I'm not pro at that. I can't do a tutorial on that yet. I'm not that great at it. A Caprice. I run across those a lot. That is in very, very rough shape. And it feels grimy. I can feel it right off the bat. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, that is a lot of dead skin in there. A Mira, also very grimy, dirty, probably not worth cleaning up. Kind of a nice band though, you never know. They can come up pretty nice if you know what you're doing. There's some wear on the silver, but maybe I'll give that a whirl just to see. It's a TWC Watch Corporation. And that is a very old watch. A Mortima, 17 jewels. It's a wind up. Let's see if it works. So I'm just going to set that for midnight or noon, whatever. Pop in the crown, just give that a little 17 jewels. That means it's like not bad. It looks like it use a plating. I do have a plating system, so I could probably do that. It says Boîte Suisse. It is a Swiss watch. We will set that right there. You can keep your eye on that while I look at the rest of the stuff in here. This is a Vivani, very cheap. You can tell by how hollow it sounds. Accutime watch core. Those rubber bands are disgusting, but yeah, if it was in nicer shape, I might put a band on that and give it away to somebody that needs a watch. But it's in pretty rough shape. This is a Geneva with little rhinestones missing around it. I can replace those. It's not hard at all. I have a lot of those kind of crystals kicking around, but it's probably not worth it. Again, it's a hollowy kind of watch. Wind-up watches, you rarely see a second hand on them, so you just kind of, like when it's battery operated, you can tell right away if it's working or not because the second hand is moving. Most of them have it, but wind-ups don't. This is a glow blue, and the hands are glow in the dark. And then if it was working, when you press this button, that would glow blue. It's really, really grimy. Like that's just dirt. That is all dirt. And it's worn down too, but I don't know if sometimes I can find bands that match. Whether it's worth cleaning or not, I don't know. The crystal's really scratched up. And I do run across these a lot. My hands are just filthy from that. So I don't know if you're keeping your eye on this little guy here, but it is moving. So, oh, what's that? It's moving. So it's working. That is a Doc Martens Airwear. Now I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Airwear is like from the 90s, early 2000s. I could be wrong. I know that they were around then. Like that was kind of, they rebranded a little bit. Dr. Martens, Doc Marten by Seconda. We know it's working. Half yellow, half black. Needs a new band. I will look it up to see what kind of band it had. If it was like a matte finish silver, then it would be a little harder to find a band. I would probably put a black leather band on it, but I don't even have to test that one. So I'm going to guess that's probably like an $80 watch right there with a band on it. So whatever I would have to invest in the band, if I have one kicking around, maybe I might already have one, which I still had to buy. But so that's that for that $9.99 bag. That works. So I am going to guess that that's brass, just by the way it's tarnished, like a gold plate. And it's just a bit grimy, but I will clean that up. It's keeping time. So that's a little score I was not expecting. That's nice. I'll keep it wound for a bit and see how good a time it keeps. But it's worthy of a cleaning. So I will put that in one of my cleaning videos, and you can tell me what watch you liked, what you want to see. I don't think that's like an actual Cartier, but I will test it to see if it's sterling, because it did say the 925 argent. The band is not silver, but the case might be. And sometimes, somebody might want to buy that just for the case. And then this, I will test the Seiko quartz to see if it's worth looking to repair it. And then, that's got a nice band on it. And I guess this one was really, really, really grimy. Oh, no, that one wasn't terrible. It was this other one that I'm not even going to touch again. And this honkin', I can't even say how heavy this thing is. Feels like it's about 1/4 pound. It's heavy. Really heavy. So I will give these a test and a cleaning. This guy's still keeping time. And then I will include these in my cleaning video, testing video. That's in really good shape though. Anyway, let me know your favorite watch. This is my favorite. It didn't come out of the bag, but that is definitely my favorite. Any suggestions you have? But that is my watch haul. This one right here is, I think, my absolute favorite right there. And then the Doc Marten is worth a little bit. So thank you for watching. If you're want to hit the like button, subscribe, let me know what you want to see, and I'll see you later. Thank you for watching.